what is happening in Guyana, we put out a restrained statement when Maduro first announced that he was going to have this referendum. CARICOM also put out a statement. They were more strong. They condemned it, and they pointed Mr. Maduro to the ICJ and called for him to respect the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Guyana. Guyana in 1966 and Venezuela signed a Geneva Agreement that they would resolve this matter amicably, peacefully. They were to create a commission. That was in 1966. If they could not agree, the commission presented terms that were not agreeable by either party, then they would go to the Secretary General of the United Nations and see what the Secretary General said, and if there were no compromise, there was no agreement, then they would go to the ICJ. That is the 1966 Geneva Agreement. So they can't agree. In 2018, the Secretary General at the time got into the matter and recommended that we can't come to terms. This needs to be resolved at the ICJ. Recently, I believe last Friday, Venezuela was saying the ICJ has no jurisdiction over this, even though in 1966, in the Geneva Agreement, they agreed that if they could not resolve it with this commission, it would go to the ICJ. They said the ICJ has no jurisdiction. The ICJ ruled, because Guyana brought it to the ICJ, that they do have jurisdiction.